Okay, start with standing, feet hip width apart. Bringing your gaze to the front and just placing your hands on your baby. Shoulders are relaxed. Closing your eyes. Connecting with your baby. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Enjoy the breaths. Being able to breathe new energy into your body and let that flow around your body as you keep your lips sealed on your breath out. Okay, just taking your hands to the side and just take your feet mat width. So you can have a bend in your knees just to make sure that you're not arching your back too much, and you can tuck your tailbone under, because using your core still will really help support not only your body during pregnancy but during labour and postnatally too. So taking your arms up, taking hold of your right wrist with your left hand and just leaning over to the side. So keep your shoulders relaxed, keep space between your shoulder and your ear on your right side. Taking some breath here, feeling the space that you're making around your rib cage. And then bring your hands up to the centre and take them over to the other side. So this time you're pulling your left wrist over with your right hand, keeping space between your shoulder and your ear. Breathing, feeling the left side of your rib cage expanding as you breathe in. And then coming back to the centre. And you're going to interlace your hands behind your back, rolling your shoulders open, keeping that bend in your knees if you want to. And then you can lift your hands as far up behind your back as you want. Keep your shoulders away from your ears, making lots of space across the front of your chest. And then just relaxing your hands back down to your lower back. And then we're just going to do some neck rolls. So just taking either semicircles or whole circles. So if you're just doing semicircles, try and even it up. If you're doing full circles, change direction. Just really carefully and slowly, remembering that all of your body is softer during pregnancy. Really listening to your body so that you don't overstretch. And then just bringing your head slowly back to the centre. Just regain your focus again. Just looking at something in front of you. And then just releasing your hands, so just rolling your shoulders backwards. Bringing your shoulders up to your ears and then rolling them down. Keeping your breath going. One more time. And then just placing your hands on your hips. We're going to do 3 circles, hip circles in each direction. So just listening or focusing in on where you're feeling the stretch, what feels good today. Knowing that you can do these circles both on and off the mat. And then just changing direction. Keep your breath going in and out through your nose. If it's hard to do your exhale through your nose, then you can have your mouth open too. And then just coming back to the centre. You want to bring your feet back to hip width. So just having a forward bend where your upper body stands or hangs heavy in front of your standing legs. Shoulders are relaxed, neck's relaxed, arms are heavy. Just feeling all of the weight of your upper body bring you further towards the floor. And then you're going to come into a halfway lift, so having your hands on your shins, trying to hug your baby in towards your back, and then coming back down into your forward fold, and then coming up to stand tall, arms out to the side, arms lifting up, and then bringing your arms back down into your forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift, hands on your shins, and breathing out to fold. So just relaxing here at the bottom. We're going to do that again. So breathing in, halfway lift, flattening your back. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, come to stand tall, arms out to the side, lifting up. Breathing out, forward bend, leading with your chest. Breathing in, halfway lift. And breathing out, forward bend. Just relaxing here for a moment, taking a breath in, feel it go up your spine, and a breath out, down your spine. And then coming to an all fours position, so tabletop pose. So we're going to do a cat-cow ways, but with the cow pose during pregnancy, you don't want to drop your tummy down too much. It's almost just coming back to a flat back. So when we use the cow pose, you still want to feel that support in your belly and for your baby. So breathing in, just lifting your chest, not dropping your back, or arching your back down to the floor too much, just opening across your chest. And then as you breathe out, arching up into your cat pose. So really hug your baby in here, using all your strength to use your core. And if you can feel your pelvic floor, you can engage that here too. And then just flowing with your own breath. So breathing in just to come back to a flat back, opening across your chest, lifting your chin, and breathing out to come into your cat arch. Just really pushing into the floor with the heels of your palms. Flowing with your breath, inhaling to look forward, exhaling to arch. I'm going to do one more. Come to your final cat arch. Before breathing in, coming back to your flat back. So we're going to lift up into a down dog. So curling your toes under, lifting up, and if you want to, just taking your feet wider if that's more comfortable. Bending your knees as much as you want to. Relaxing your head and your neck. Pushing back towards your thighs. And then just bring your feet hip width and step them forwards, coming into a forward bend. So from here, you're going to step your left foot back. So your left toes are at 45 degrees and your front knee is bent. And you're going to lift up into a warrior one. So take care to get there. Your hips are facing towards the top of your mat. Arms up, shoulders away from your ears. And feeling a stretch around the front of your left thigh, making space in your hips and your pelvis. So you want to feel strength still across your abdomen, so you're still using your core muscles to support your baby and the muscles underneath. And then we're going to open out into warrior two. So your left toes face the side of your mat, your front knee is still above your front heel, arms are strong, looking over your right fingers. And then you're going to come into reverse warrior. So your legs stay the same, left hand touches your back leg, and you're just going to lift up with your right fingertips, looking up towards the ceiling, making sure you're breathing still. Then we're going to come into a side angle, so your legs stay the same, forearm goes on your front thigh, and then you can either have your arm at a diagonal or lifting up towards the ceiling. This one might feel better the bigger you get, making more space. And then you're going to come back up into your warrior two, but straighten your front leg and then lift up, coming into reverse triangle. So feeling the space you can make here. And then with K, you're going to windmill your arms over, turning back towards the top of your mat, and carefully bring your left leg back in. Now you're going to take your right leg back, toes facing 45 degrees, lifting up into your warrior one. So again, you want your hips squared off towards the top of your mat as much as you can. Shoulders away from your ears, feeling strong, strong legs, supporting your baby with your abdomen, the muscles around there, and then opening out into warrior two. So right toes face the side of the mat, left knee above your left heel, shoulders are relaxed, looking over your left fingertips. Coming into reverse warrior, so legs stay the same, just lifting up or leaning back, looking up towards the ceiling if that's comfortable. And then coming into your side angle, so your forearm is on your front thigh, lifting up towards the ceiling, or over in a diagonal if you prefer. And then you're going to lift your arms up into warrior two arms, straighten your front leg, and come into reverse triangle. Right hand on your back leg, left fingers pointing up towards the ceiling. So we're strengthening, we're making space, we're also being mindful and using your breath, which is what you will need to focus on. And then you're going to windmill your arms over and carefully come into all fours. So take your left foot back, come down to your knees. Okay, so you're going to lift your left arm up to the side as far as is comfortable. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to thread your left arm onto your right and come down to rest on the left side of your head. So your left palm is facing up towards the ceiling. You might feel a twist in your upper back, making some space there. Using your breath to keep you calm. And then using the push in your right hand, bring your left arm up and just take your arm to the side again before coming back down. We're going to repeat that on the other side. So taking your arm out to the side, your right arm lifting up away from the floor, and then on your exhale, threading it under. And have your eyes open or closed. The weight of your upper body is resting on your right shoulder. Focus on your breath. And then pushing into the floor with your left hand, bringing your right arm up again and coming back to all fours. And then keeping your legs and your bottom where it is, walking your hands out in front of you, probably towards the top of the mat or off the mat, and then just letting your upper body melt down. So you want to have your forearms on the floor on your elbows and then your forehead on the floor. If you can't get down this far, then you can use your stacked fists, or just making a pillow with your hands if it's just a little way off, or if you have a block or a cushion, you can put that there. Breathing, feel your breath in your back. And then carefully lifting your upper body up, walking your hands back in, widening your knees as far as you want to, coming down to finish in a wide leg child's pose. So again here, depending on how far through you are, you might need to have a block, a cushion, or you can stack your fists to rest your forehead on, but your forehead does need to be touching a support. This way the whole of your upper body can relax. Feel your hips let go. The floor is supporting you here. Long, deep breaths in and out through your nose. And if it's useful, you can count your breath. This can be really good practice for your stages in labour, particularly the early starts, where you can just zone in on your own breath. Be with you and your baby. You may want to say something positive on your exhale. I can do this. I am with my baby. Well done for taking the time out of your day. See you soon.